The urinary system filters blood, removing wastes and regulating body fluid electrolyte balance. It is comprised of 2 kidneys, 2 ureters, bladder and urethra, along with associated blood vessels and nerves. Kidneys, bean-shaped retroperitoneal organs receiving 20% of cardiac output for blood filtration. Composed internally of outer renal cortex and inner renal medulla, divided into 8 to 18 renal pyramids. Nephrons, microscopic functional units filtering blood distributed in cortex medulla. Contain glomerulus capillary network and attached renal tubule draining filtrate ultimately as urine with reabsorption of most solutes water depending on body needs. Glomerulus, ball of specialized capillaries receiving blood under high pressure. Filtrate formed from blood by pressure-driven movement of fluid, electrolytes and small molecules across capillary wall into Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule, cup-like nephron structure encasing the glomerulus, catching filtrate. Connects to proximal convoluted tubule, beginning selective reabsorption of filtrate solutes water into peritubular capillaries and vasa recta. Renal tubule, long winding nephron portion supporting solute water reabsorption or secretion altering final urine composition. Divided into proximal tubule, loop of Henle, distal tubule which drains into a collecting duct. Collecting duct, final nephron segment draining into papillary duct, then minor calyx emptied into renal pelvis and finally ureters. Responsible for regulated water reabsorption, controlling urine osmolality, volume, and concentration. Ureters, retroperitoneal tubes conveying urine by peristalsis from kidney renal pelvis to the bladder for storage. Approximately 25 centimeters long. Urinary bladder, muscular hollow organ storing urine prior to elimination. Located posterior to pubic symphysis in pelvis. Capacity approximately 600 milliliters. Urethra, tube conducting urine or sperm to exterior. Shorter female urethra means higher UTI risk. Micturition reflexes involve sympathetic and parasympathetic input, regulating urine storage in bladder and periodic voluntary elimination through urethra. Some major conditions affecting the urinary system include urinary tract infections, UTI, incontinence, kidney stones, urinary obstruction, and renal failure. And some examples of urinary terminology include oliguria, vesicoureteral reflux, VUR, and uremia. Next, we cover the reproductive system and associated medical terminology. The reproductive system includes the tissues and organs involved in human procreation, structurally and functionally distinct between sexes with complementary roles evolved to maximize reproductive success. Male structures include testes, scrotum, epididymis, vas deferens, penis, urethra, and semen. Reproductive hormones like gonadotropins FSH-LH from the pituitary and testosterone from the testes orchestrate sperm production following negative feedback dynamics. Female structures include ovaries, uterine tubes, uterus, and vagina. Oogonesis follows a cyclic pattern stimulated by pituitary FSH-LH coordinated through feedback, allowing roughly monthly ovulation of a secondary oocyte from alternate ovaries until menopause around age 50. Some conditions of the reproductive system include infertility, erectile dysfunction, and polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. Some examples of reproductive terminology include cryptorchidism, menarche, and colposcopy. This general outline covers the main anatomical structures and key terminology related to the urinary and reproductive systems. Let me know if you have any other specific questions.